Hey guys, I'm Pat Kelly. Okay, in this problem, they give us a data set. They're asking us for the mean, the variance, and the standard deviation. Okay, so I'm going to try this without a calculator even, so hopefully they were friendly with these numbers. To begin, the mean is just the sum of those numbers and then divided by how many numbers there are. So let's see, 8 and 2 is 10, 24. If I add those up, 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers all together. They're being very nice to me so far. I get a mean of 6. Okay. Now let's move on to the more challenging here, the variance, a little bit more work. V equals. And to calculate your variance, it is going to be a fraction. So I'll start in the numerator, but I'm going to go slowly, because you really want to make sure you understand where each of the numbers comes from and why you're putting it into the calculation where you are. So what we're doing is actually taking one data point at a time and subtracting the mean, seeing how far away from the mean it is, okay, and then squaring that difference. So I'll grab my first number of 4. I'll even try to keep this color-coded for you. And I'm subtracting that mean of 6. And then after the subtraction, I need to square that difference, okay? I've got a much bigger numerator to write. This fraction's actually kind of sizable, because then what you do is you move on to the next data point, the 10 in this case. In between, make sure you're adding. So I'm going to add the subtraction squared of the next data point was 10. You use the same value for mean, of course, that's 6, and then squared, okay, plus, and I've got to do this for each of the data points. My next data point is the 8. Keep subtracting that same value for the mean, in this case 6, and I think I have one more data point to go, which was my 2, right? So 2, subtract the 6, and then squared. All right. I think I'm done with my color coding. That's all just the numerator work for your variance. The denominator is actually just the number of data points again. So 1, 2, 3, 4 still. And then it's number crunching time. And I still feel pretty confident about doing this without a calculator. 4 minus 6 does go negative, a negative 2, but you're squaring it. So negative 2 squared is 4, plus 10 minus 6 is 4, but squared 16, plus 8 take away 6 is a positive 2, but squared is 4. 2 take away 6, negative 4, but squared, it'll give me a positive 16, and then divided by 4. Let's keep working on that. And I think they were actually really nice to us. 16 plus 4 is 20, another 20. I'm getting 40 divided by 4, which is 10. That's my variance, okay? Now, they were nice to me with this data set. The numbers just happened to work out, so all the calculations went very smoothly. But even with less friendly numbers, you do the same work. Maybe grab a calculator for some of the arithmetic, okay? One last thing, they did want me to find the standard deviation. My sigma is that notation. And the standard deviation is always just the square root of your answer for variance. Square root of 10, okay, which approximately equals 3.1-ish. I'm trying to do it without a calculator, but I know it's around 3.1. So my calculator is going to tell me the same thing. It's just a matter of how many decimal places we want. Okay? Hope that helps. Make sure you practice some more on your own.